Good evening. Welcome to Thailand TV. Um, what's going on, y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Just got finished watching the game tonight. You know me, I gotta talk about my basketball. That's what I gotta do. 'Cause that's my love, my first love forever. Basketball. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game tonight. Um, I spoke about it earlier today. Felt that the New York Knicks was going to be able to pull this one off, just because, like I said, the way that they play. Um, even though Indiana's a very good team. I think they were just missing their shots tonight. You know what I'm saying? They was missing their shots tonight. Um, the 50-50 balls were falling a little bit more in New York's way than usual. Um, most likely home court. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get. That's how it's supposed to be when you're at home court. You know what I'm saying? So it's supposed to hold serve there. So um Brunson's a dog, man. Brunson's a dog. Um and you know me, man. You know, um I'm not like some of those people that are what do they call them? Um I'm not like an I told you so person or nothing. Um Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I told you the situations, maybe played out how they did for the Timberwolves and the Knicks, how they did, which is not bad. I mean, making it to the Western Conference Finals is a feat. It's only two teams that do it, right? So that is a feat, but expectations were that high for the T Wolves, um, mainly because we made it to the same position last year. So that's why when I first seen the trade, my opinion on the whole situation was that it would not make us better than what we were, right? And I think everybody was just hung up on this guy Julius Randle. I spoke about this a little bit earlier today. X's and O's people, man. Those are X's and O's people, man. Like they look at a sheet of paper, they look at a highlight film of a guy, like, oh man, that man's amazing. He's gonna fit right in. But you got to look at everything that comes with that person. You got to look at everything bad that comes with that person, right? And you got to see how that's going to blend in gel. And for me, I just knew that I never said we were going to be worse as a team. That was something I never said. What I said was I felt like it wasn't something that was going to make us better than what we were. I think we could have held serve with who we had, you know what I'm saying, with Towns, and we could have been better next year, which um ironically, if you take a look at New York and their success right now is a little bit better than what they were last year. So their team improved than what it was last year. You know what I'm saying? So um and I attribute that to just the way Towns played. I think New York allowed him to be a little bit tougher. You know what I'm saying? Even though we all know, you know what I'm saying? You know me, man. I don't hold punches for nobody. We all know Towns a little That's just what it is, Towns. Hey man, look, man. Hey man, I throw shots at everybody. Everybody can get them on here on Thailand TV. Everybody can get it, man. So, but Towns, hey, I'm talking about you, dog. I've been talking about you since the trade, man. So, and plus, my son got a signed basketball by Karl Anthony Towns. So, over at my homeboy with the card shop over there, my guy, Calvin over there at the shop, man. Yeah, cool dude. Used to hoop with his old ass. But no, man, Karl Anthony Towns, man. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing, man. It's really consistent numbers across the board. I mean, if you look at the last five, even 10 games, your numbers have been pretty consistent. So big ups to you and big ups to New York tonight for winning that game. Um, I think a lot of times people got to realize um, the game was won, right? The New York fans, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I'm going to hit them with this because um, I'm a Minnesota fan, so I'm going to hit them with it. Like it, man. Um, don't get too excited. I mean, it's 3-2. You know what I'm saying? It's still 3-2, right? I mean, when the truth, when the curtain come down, the truth of the matter is, you're still living to die. You know what I'm saying? Now you go back there. You know what I'm saying? But Man, that was a good game today. I think you guys played the way you played, but you played the way that same way consistently throughout the fourth quarter. I think a lot of times you guys, New York, you have a drop off. You either go two ways, right? So you play back and forth all the way up until about the third quarter. Then the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, that's where you fork in the road. Either you're gonna play, you know what I'm saying, out of your damn mind, and y'all gonna win the game, or you're gonna be just throwing balls away, man, turnovers and stuff like that. And I think that tonight was a night where you know they held it tight. Carl Anthony Towns had a silly foul. They talked about it on the show um, with him. You know what I'm saying? He knew it. And that's one of the things that was our problems with him. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, we just a lot of foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? I think that comes with maturity, but at his stage, the maturity level should start plateauing and not you know what I'm saying, need to be taught when to foul, you know what I'm saying, to when to take a foul. So but you know what I'm saying, like I said, man, y'all know how I feel about the situation with the trade. I think New York is really a gel together type of team at the right time. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the things that is, I speak about this all the time. It's one of the things that's hard to teach is camaraderie, right? You know what I'm saying? And gelling and finding the time to make sure people do that, especially after the first year. Pros, you're grown enough men where you should understand how to play team basketball, right? And that's when people and teams start winning games, is when they learn how to play team basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to, because I think that, and this is, you know me, man. I got to put a disclaimer all the time. I'm not talking about anybody or anything or any program or whatever. But you know me. I think one of the biggest things is that people got to understand um, training and a lot of coaching that's going on right now is very individualistic. It's pushing, especially in AAU. It's grab the rebound, go take the ball, length of the court to the basket, right? Individual. Hey, whoever gets the rebound, that's the point guard, right? No. Basketball is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? If you want to play individual, if you want to push individuals, right? Let's get them in tennis. You know what I'm saying? Let's get them in golf. It's a lot of money to be made in those sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing this out here for the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the world is about. People be on me about things, right? About what I'm saying and how I talk. People be on me about it, right? But if you listen to what I'm saying, that's what's going on in the world today, right? These young kids trying to get this money, right? So if they want to get this money, these are suggestions on how to do this stuff, right? So you got to make sure that young people understand the team concept, right? That's why I think a lot of people didn't understand when I was expressing the fact that winning is a conversation that you need to have at a young age, because you're teaching them the value of it. But at the same time, when you value something, you understand it and you respect it. You know what I'm saying? You don't lead with it. It's not rushed. And I think a lot of times we're getting these kids in high school, you know what I'm saying, after coming through the association for so many years and everything is just fun, fun, fun. Finally, you get them in high school and you're like, no, it's 3 minutes on the clock. We're down 6. We got to, you know what I'm saying? Every possession is important. All right, well throw up a three. No, but that's because they don't understand we're trying to win. You know what I'm saying? That's because they don't understand we're trying to win. It's a concept, right? It's nothing to get mad at, nothing to wave a stick at, nothing to point and shame people for having that kind of mentality. It's something to realize in sports. It's very important because in sports is about winning. That's what it is. People lose jobs. I'm gonna tell you how important sports. I'm It's my late night show. I told you I'm gonna start getting real on my late night show. I'm gonna tell you how important sports is. What's your boy? Penn State. Coach of Penn State. Nigga was 147. Coach of Penn State. 147 years old. 147 coaching, running out on the motherfucking field with the team. Man, I don't play when I speak this stuff, right? This is how important sports is. Scandals, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, hey, like I said, see, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know the scandal. People that do in the sports know the scandal, right? Had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Had to leave, right? Good coach. Rest in peace. After he left, probably they said I think it was like about 11 days after he left from coaching, retired, he died. No, 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 no. I'm gonna tell you how important sports is. Wait, listen. He died. A week later, his wife died. Fuck with me, man. Fuck with me, man, on this mentality, man, of trying to get these people to this realm of how important sports is and the things that you learn from sports, how it applies to your life. I'm telling you, man, it's extracurricular activities, man. You know what I'm saying? It puts you on another realm, dog. That's how important sports is. Sports is so important that this man was walking out running like a man. Hey, man, I crack jokes, man. Everybody get it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. That's where we come from, man. The Joneses, you know what I'm saying? Jonan, you know what I mean? So, hey, this dude straight up left his job that he'd been working at for like 80 years. 80 years. Come on, man. Just think, you're getting a head coaching job, you're probably about 30, 80. Dude was old as heck, right? It's an old man. 11 days? 11 days. And not only that, but after he go on the 11th day, she go 7 days later. That's how important sports is. This is why my mentality about basketball is so crazy and intense. I love all sports, but this is why basketball is really like that pusher, that catalyst. You know what I'm saying? Of going to another level, getting the opportunities, man. Just, you know what I'm saying, propelling yourself to a level where the field of play is just open up to you more than it would be, right? And this is why we got to teach kids, man, how to win, man. You know what I'm saying? And everything I say comes back to full circle, right? So that's what Towns is learning now with New York. They're allowing him to learn that again. Ant got to get back to that. He was doing that during the season. He's got to get back to that on a playoff level. You know what I'm saying? He took it to another level, but it's got to be top tier level. It can't be wavy back and forths. You know what I'm saying? The top dogs don't do that. Faces of the program, faces of the league don't do that. So, and got to get that together. But much love to New York. Carl Cat, Helen 70 Towns, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with them, man. They cool. But now, I'm going to teams don't get it twisted. Don't ever let nobody question me. My T-Wolves, man, to the day I die. Man, I fuck with the Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying? Might be going to New York a lot later, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of life, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but shout out to Indiana too, though. I mean, like I said, they're still up 3-2. Indiana is they're a really resourceful team. You know what I'm saying? They don't falter. Like they don't wither. You know what I'm saying? Like they stand up, they ball out. You know what I'm saying? Tonight I think was an off night for them offensively, hitting shots like they would usually, even just the mid-range pull-ups. They was missing those, and that's why, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about that earlier, you know what I'm saying? They was missing those today. So that actually changes the script for New York and in their favor. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can tell my eyes is low, man. I'm just gonna keep it a little bit 100 with y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? And touch on a little something, and then we're gonna roll out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna feel the breeze, man. It's a live show, so live just means whatever the hell is going on. If you listen to some of this shit, if you don't, it wasn't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, it wasn't even meant for you. You know what I mean? But no, look, check it out. We got let's see, for tonight's show. My main subject, that's how I do it. Anybody that ever catches up to me or joins on something like this that I do, and you don't catch all of them. This is kind of what I do. You know what I'm saying? I give love out. I talk a lot of sports, and I'm not gonna change that. So I'm like, forget it. I just might as well just find a way to put it in. That's why I just gave up on it because I was like, yo, one time I just kind of was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? This was going on today. All that's cool. And all of a sudden it became another like 15, 20-minute segment just talking about, the game or something that was happening that day. So I felt like, okay, with everything sports minded and how I am, I might as well just have an insert. But this is how I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? So and I always have a good point, a main topic, so to speak, of the episode. So because we got to talk about things. I think that we got to have a platform, and like I speak about this. I always have to reiterate things a lot because what I'm saying, they fall by the wayside. But I speak about this a lot, man. I tell people all the time. That was why I was so in my prophet form to understand of going to school to build to go to film school, because of foreseeing the age that we live in now and this medium that we're able to do, and how I'm able to talk to you and whoever and all these people and reach all these people. So, the way I'm able to do this is cool. So, I'm gonna drop a couple of jewels, man, as much as I can, and much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Some of the game that I've been taught and introduced to, and things that I've learned have been people that have been close to me, not just books and readings, and findings and searches and whatever, but it's been actually people that have been mentors to me and that have affected my life and stuff like that. Hopefully one day, my guy Marco was asking me about getting on, man. So I started thinking, yeah, I'm gonna grab him on, and then I think it might be good to go into a whole situation where I start bringing on guests, and you know what I'm saying, mix it up a little bit for you. I told you this, hey, this is just the beginning, man. I just had to get on, you know what I'm saying, first feel the whole thing out, make it move, make it do what it do, and then once we do what it do, we're gonna talk, because I'm just giving you me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the raw deal me. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So today's topic, like I said, outside influences. Outside influences. Dare I talk to the ladies? Yeah, I think I will. I don't know if y'all remember though, because ladies, like I said, it's my night show, so just hold on bar for whatever the hell I say, ride with it. But I don't think the ladies, if y'all remember, a long time ago, I did a lunch live, and for about a month, yeah, for the month of March, wasn't it? For the month of March, yeah, it was Ladies Month, right? You know what I'm saying? I did a whole month just dedicating y'all, giving y'all free games. Said, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all, wising y'all up on some things that, you know what I'm saying, us men like. And if you try, work, don't, let me know, right? So I did that for about a month. Gave y'all a month. that's what it did. It gave you a month, right? But then, you know what I'm saying? Now I said, hey, it's back on my Kings, man. You know what I mean? I got to talk to my Kings, man. I got to get my Kings right. You know what I mean? Because if we gonna get blamed for everything anyway, that's just the move with the motion. We gonna get blamed for everything anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Word life. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about some outside influences, right? One of the things about outside influences is the this was a Steve Harvey episode, I think it was. Oh no. Yeah. No, it was Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey said that it was Steve Harvey, yeah, on one of his shows, on one of his episodes, he said, yo, you gotta make a circle, you gotta make a 2-person circle. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a 2-person circle. I've said this before, you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of things I'm gonna say are gonna repeat themselves because apparently it needs to be addressed. But anyways, just make a 2-person circle. You know what I mean? Just 2 people. You know what I'm saying? Join hands, down, circle. Nobody breaks that circle. Nobody breaks that circle, no matter what's going on around. You know what I'm saying? And you got to make that strong and apparent. Most of the stuff that I say is suggestions for good people that want to be in good relationships with good people. So, You know what I'm saying? You try or you don't. You know what I'm saying? If your shit is right or if your shit is perfect, mm-hmm, maybe you ain't gonna listen to it, but somebody gonna listen to it. Blessings to you. And if you don't, it ain't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? But pass it along though. It's 2025. Just pass it along to the next person. So, you know what I'm saying? Send me off. You know what I mean? We'll give you a shout out, man. But no, that is a very strong statement because what it means is, and I've had conversations with my girl about this too. You gotta be like that because it's easy to be like that when it's 90 degrees on Miami Beach. It's easy to be like that when it's 90 degrees on Miami Beach, right? But when you're in Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, can you be like that then? Can you hold my hand? Can you keep this circle tight? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real question. I think a lot of people, a lot of women, it's very. I think this is what men are standing up to. Is that what they're saying? Is a lot of women are telling us that they can wither through anything and then don't. Whereas when men, we can do that. We can wither through anything. We got, even if we can't get withered through it, we're gonna be like, bam, I can't handle that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think ladies don't do that as much. I think ladies they come out, especially when they meet you, especially because you know how y'all is, y'all sensitivities. Y'all, ooh, well, when y'all like love at first sight, create somebody in y'all era, somebody in y'all department, love at first sight because y'all lock in. Men were logical, so we might love at first sight, but we really analyze it. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't like it at all, we ain't even getting no mind a percentage at all. But if we doing that love at first sight stuff, bam, we locking in, right? And at the same time, now we're expecting that from you, and this is what you're telling us. Bet I got you. I always talk about this before, man. Ride or die. That statement, ladies use that a lot. Ride or die, right? How we ride or die, right? Are we doing that? Okay, then ride or die. You know what I'm saying? And it's difficult because once that circle gets broken, right? That's what's difficult. You know what I'm saying? And those outside influences, man. You can't let them outside influences in that circle. You know, it's tough times out here. Um, people go through them. You know what I'm saying? And people go through them and make it out. So people gonna do that together, or they're gonna separate during the hard times, and then you know whatever. And it affects the ladies more. It does. Outside influences affect the ladies more. It just does. I mean, even like, have you seen mm, you seen the video? Um, the dude, they walking outside. This dude, you are seeing what going. This dude and his girl and mama. You know what I'm saying? So they walk out. You know the mama older, so she walks slower. The girl younger, so she moved fast. So she moved quick. Sit to the front seat, just sit down. The car, the mom gets in the car, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. wait, wait a second. You know what I mean? Come on, come on. Come on out of there. You know what I'm saying? Mom said, come on out of there, right? Dude was like, look, baby, mom making a big deal about it. Just pop to the back real quick. Let her ride in front. Men adjust to it quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, bam, cool. This is the role. This is the movement. This is who's in place now. Ladies, y'all affect y'all more. Y'all be like, oh well, mom said we gotta be there at 6. I wasn't gonna be ready till about 6:30. Well, mom said we gotta be there at 6. All right. All right. But that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the non-circle. Because if I said I was gonna go be ready till 6:30, that means you you should have told your mama. Right? No, but this, hey man, look, man. I'll just be throwing this out here. This is the late show, right? This is my 10. This is my matter of fact, we're a little bit later than 10 o'clock tonight. So I hope your little ones is in bed. I know some of them overgrown ones is probably out there doing whatever, but I know them too. But you know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. And ladies, don't take it personal. I'm coming at you. You know what I'm saying? I am. Okay. Come at me. I'm cool with it. But I'm coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's crazy how a lot of times in relationships, in the beginning of the relationship, the man is the head of the totem pole for you. But once you get a little bit further in relationships, and it's different times for everybody, it's different times, and he becomes bottom of the totem pole. I've seen men that you say that you love while you're with them be on the bottom of the totem pole. Not, and I'm not talking about ladies that are like, oh, well, if he did something to me, I'm out of there. I'm good. He ain't nothing to me. And I get that. I do. But sometimes y'all do this stuff to guys that you're telling them at the 24/7, 27 minutes ago that you love them. And then you're telling them, nah, I'm not going to do that. Mom said be there at 6 o'clock. You got to be there at 6 o'clock on the dot. You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me upset. Don't get me up. I'm just throwing this out. This is my late show. Wait, welcome to Thailand TV. This is the late show. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's watching. You know what I mean? But this is my late show, right? It's the late. I'm a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get, my day show. You know what I'm saying? And then at nighttime, you get my night show. You know what I mean? Where it's born. Hey, so look. So we talk about a funny little subject that I've seen and heard thrown around: single by choice. Single by choice, right? This little epidemic that's going on, right? Like it's cool. Hey man, don't get upset with me, man. I'm just talking. This is my show. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't against anybody. You listen to me, blessings to you. And if you don't, it ain't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? But single by choice. I think that's the correct term that they use. I'm just trying to get this stuff right. I'm trying to understand women language and feed it to my kings. Let them understand. Right. So they single by choice now, right? So Wait. The other one, what's the other one? Wait, I got it down. Hold on. They're healing themselves. Hey, ladies, I'm apologizing, but hey, man, look, you're getting shot. Everybody gets shots, man. Everybody gets shots right here. This Thailand TV. Welcome. It's my lady show, so deal with it, motherfuckers. Hey, listen. So, single by choice and healing themselves, right? Sounds great. It does. But what I think about is this. I'm a sports guy, so I'm gonna put it in sports terms for you, make it real easy for you. If I'm training with a trainer for basketball every single day, let's go ahead and just throw out some numbers, right? Some people have stated that they've been single for 4 years. Some people say that they've been single for 7 years. Some people say they've been single for 10 years. Some people say that they've been single for a long time, whatever that time is, right? So if I'm training to play basketball for 4 years, if I'm training to play basketball for 7 years, if I'm training to play basketball for 10 years, if I'm training to play basketball for longer than 10 years, don't you think I'm going to be an exceptionally very perfectly tuned, in tune a basketball player? And wouldn't you say if one day after 10 years I decided to just say, hey, yeah, I'm going to play football right now, that I might not be an exceptional football player? Right. So good. Let me turn this around. So hopefully you were able to catch up to me because I'm a little bit whippy, but I can keep going with it. So let's put that in the terms of relationships. So you've been single for 4 years, 7 years, 10 years. That means you've been a trained single person for 4 years, 7 years, 10 years, or even more, which means you are a trained, all you know is single. And you expect somebody to think that you're able to just play football and be a wife? No. And single by choice is not even like that's not even that's not even under anybody's belief system. Like you know what cracks me up too is that when the ladies, I'm trying to throw words to you guys to help you out a little bit. When you do talk about that stuff, don't talk about religion. Don't talk about religion afterwards. Don't be like, oh yeah, I'm singing the spiritual. Don't use spiritual. Don't use. I'm giving you heads up. I'm throwing a little bit of game too, just a tad bit. I'm still talking to my kings. I'm gonna throw y'all a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow it up with spirituality and religion. Don't do that. Because if you do that, basically you're saying you have a belief system. And if you have a belief system, that means you believe in the chart of basically every religion out there. Most High, man, woman, child. I'm just the messenger. Don't get this is what kills a lot of things in this world is cancel culture because we canceling the messengers. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm telling you the same thing you read before. I read it too. That's what it said. So I'm giving you heads up. So if you come to guys and be like, yo, man, this is why I'm not doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? For 7 years. Okay, all right, but don't say, yeah, because I'm having the spiritual dirty and don't say that. You know what I'm saying? Don't say, oh yeah, because I'm religious and all that. Don't say that next. Because what you're saying is you believe in the most high and most powerful. And most high, most powerful wrote commandments. And the commandments that he wrote, one of them said is God, man, woman, child. That's what it says. And I think I've had I've had a conversation with my lady about this. And this is one thing I want to say to the ladies. Just a little heads up. Men, we're very simple. Men, honestly, for real. Like when you meet, we're not scared of strong women. We want strong women. The reason why we want strong women is because honestly, and I'm gonna put it in terms of how I put it in terms. I don't care what other niggas say. I'm gonna put it like this. We like women to be our first general. Y'all gangsters, man. Y'all gangsters, man, on deck, right? Y'all gangsters, man. Y'all ride out. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's good to have a strong woman in your place. But the problem is that what we're trying to tell you is that when it comes down to that one time, like I said, the storm time, when it comes to one time where a decision has to be made, where the correct decision has to be made, and I'm telling you that I'm making that, that's the time you say, all right, I'll submit to you. Because otherwise we roll with you. It's like I compare it to building a house, right? Men, we've talked about this before. Men have an apartment with a bed on the floor, TV, right? You know what I'm saying? On for real, like on low key. Yeah, if we ever got $1 million, yeah, it'd be more, but still, you know what I'm saying? Where women are the ones that come into the homes and they're like, oh no, we're gonna decorate this room, we need this room, we need that room. And then like, all right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the problems is also I was speaking on this earlier too, affecting the definitions. Ladies be using a lot of changes in definitions for what they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those outside influences affect that. I mean, society affects that. I mean, but the thing is that when you do that, you have to change up. You have to change up. When you don't roll with your standards, when you roll with what society has taught you, or even worse, with what excuse me, with what a friend is telling you. I think that that's the lowest thing ever is to put your friends' decisions before your man's decisions. You know, I've rolled with family decisions before. Whatever, we both gotta respect family, but you know what I'm saying? Like, just to see that, man, ladies coming in there and having they girls break. See, the thing about it is, I was thinking about this too. Like, what about fellas? Know what I'm talking about? Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. What about that one chick that be like, you only see that person in the pictures like once. You all the girl photos, they be having girl photos, right, with each other and stuff all the time, out kicking it, right? But it always be like one girl that only be like in a picture like once every 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? You be like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? That's the married motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's who the fuck that is. That's the motherfucker that's married. You know what I'm saying? The ones that be out there, motherfucker, we get the single motherfuckers, right? And what do you think that they saying to each other? This is what I'm talking about. This is all I'm doing. This circles back to it. You know what I'm saying? You can take what I'm saying. And blessings to you. You don't. It's not been for you, man. But ladies, y'all gotta stop listening to y'all girl. Man, people, this will crack me up with people because I'm a low key dude. Everything I did was on the low back in the day. You know what I'm saying? With my, you know what I'm saying, my partners, man, with my, you know what I'm saying, a couple of roadies. I always rode out with like one or two homies. I kept it low key, you know what I'm saying? We boom, right? And then I moved away for a little bit. But point being said, so like when you realize, you know what I'm saying, like the people that I've interacted with and the people that I know, like they know what I'm talking about, right? When it comes to ladies being open and honest about what I'm saying, right? We're gonna change that up because we just forgot about that one. But this is live. This is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it like that, right? Even though let's see. Even though, like I said, there are times, and I've seen this, right? All of a sudden, a lady talks one of her friends into stop messing with someone because that person's whack, and then the person rolled over, was like, man, whatever, yeah, about this Skippy, and poop, cop the booby, you know what I'm saying, and then turned into a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the on the low key, got the problem out the way, and you know what I'm saying? And got the thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I've seen it happen. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me. I know, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. I try to tell the ladies, but I okay, y'all can tell me whatever, but I'm seeing. I do. You know what I'm saying? On the low, so they can get mad at me all they want to. Don't care. This Thailand TV. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Hey, but that's on some low key stuff for the fellas. Pimp shit, man. Recognize that shit, man. You ain't recognize game, man. Recognize the game of these ladies, man. But that's how they be to each other, man. They be cold blooded, man, on the low. And that's why men are just like, okay, we know how that is. So but that one person that be in the motherfucking photo for like once every other 2 months, she ain't telling the motherfucker shit. That motherfucker ain't telling the motherfucker shit. Now the motherfucker that come and hang around all the time, that got a man, she telling motherfuckers to get away from the man that they with, because she probably having arguments with the man she with all the motherfucking time, but she just putting up with shit. Calling these motherfuckers out. Right? I'm hooking you ladies up too at the same time. I'm looking the fellas up. Watch them when you're in these relationships, when you're in these good relationships. You a good man and you with a good woman. You gotta watch them friends, man. You gotta watch them friends. Hey, on peep game, young dudes. This is for young dudes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, young dudes. Hey, y'all want to do it like, you know what I'm saying? Like Thug used to do it back in the day. Boom. Grab her phone. Matter of fact, ask her for a phone. She probably gonna be like, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, here, you can have it. I ain't got nothing to show you. Because she thinking about dudes. Nah, we ain't thinking about dudes. Let me think about your friends and your motherfucking mom and your daddy. your sisters and your sisters. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the fuck you been talking to them motherfuckers about. That's what you do, because that's where you find the juice set for. See, everything is different for the men and for the ladies. The ladies are looking, go jump in the phone looking for girls. Men are in the phone looking for your conversations with your family. Because that's where you guys say the real shit. Y'all be saying, yo, motherfucker ain't talking to Craig at the job. He the work husband. He ain't talking to him during the motherfucker at home, unless he dumb. You know what I'm saying? But apparently he ain't dumb. So that's your work husband. You see him at work tomorrow. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? This is Thailand TV late at night, chilling, having a good time, man. The Indiana Pacers, man, they did their thing. They up 3-2, but New York is cracking right now. Karl-Anthony Towns, man. I like that man, dog. I think one of my philosophies for the ladies is you have to treat your man at all costs, no matter what. You have to treat your man better than the least that you would treat the best person in your life. You know what I mean? Like what I mean by that is, to say it again, you have to treat your partner better than the least that you would treat the best person in your life before that, right? So what I mean by that is, let's say your mom is the best person in your life, right? What is the lowest of would you even ever disrespect your mom, right? Would you even think about it, right? You probably wouldn't. So therefore, the person that you're in a relationship with has to be treated at least better than that. You see what I'm saying? And as long as you do that, right? Like, because your mom you treat the best. I'm not even saying you have to treat them better than the best person, because the best person that was in their life before they came in was probably, like I said, your mom or your dad, somebody you hold up to a high standard, right? That you don't have to treat them like that, but you have to treat them better than you would never in your dying life treat the most important person in your life. And as long as you do that, you be good. Because you know what? You treat them at least better than everybody else. You know, sometimes mom and dad get it too. So, you know, I understand it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you got to go to the store, or you trying to, or even if you trying to do something cute or something, you know what I'm saying? You got to run somewhere to go grab something cute. You got to lie and be like, oh, no, I'm going here. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going over here to do something. We all know that those are cool things. But other than that, you treat them better than the least that you would treat the best person in your life. Man, these are jewels, man. I'm just throwing this stuff out there. If you take it, take it. If you don't, it wasn't meant for you, man. You know what I'm saying? This Thailand TV, man. We're going to keep this shit cracking, man, popping off, man. Outside influences is tonight's main topic of the show. And what it is, it's a way for people to understand how the outsiders affect your relationships. And once again, I always talk about, when I talk about relationships, like straight up, this is it. You know what I'm saying? People know me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? like y'all, if y'all remember T Dub back in the day, you know me. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got to get to a point where you understand a relationship with someone else. Everything that you do with other people are relationships with other people, right? But when it comes to having a unity with somebody, or you're talking to them about a unity with them, it takes a circle of two people, and you can't let people in there. You can't let outside influences in there. It just does not work. It does not work. You know what I'm saying? And these, like I said, these are just jewels, man. If you take them, you know what I'm saying? If you one of the people that you got me ride for my homies, you know what I'm saying? Which I was one of those too. You know what I'm saying? I was duties crew, man. I was riding with my boys all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? And all of us missed out on you know what I'm saying? Things that probably could have been better for us as far as relationships with the lifestyle that we was living and hanging out and having a good time. You know, who could have ever known? So you got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? When he sends that person to you, man, you got to lock up. You know what I'm saying? You got to lock up and put all you don't become a man until you put away your your childish things. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, y'all got to come along for the ride too. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's very important for the ladies to understand how much with great power comes great responsibility. And I think we're living in a time right now where women are trying to forcefully show you guys got power too. We got power. We got power, and we know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was a thing called pimping back in the day. So I think honestly, we've shown as men that we understand the power of the pussy. I think we've shown that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I said, there was an era of pimping. We knew how much power was in the pussy. We made money off it a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's trying to do it now. Which unfortunately that's what a lot of you women use as an excuse. You men do it, y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? Which is that's cool, but why would you proclaim to be doing something that was shunned upon, that you did said was horrible? That was a horrible period in our time of life, and it was horrible when people do that, and people were even jailed because of it. You know what I'm saying? So why would y'all want to follow in that? Like, you know, I'm just throwing this stuff out, man. You know what I'm saying? So we need y'all to get it together, man. We need y'all to figure this stuff out too. You know what I'm saying? Because now they speak about it all the time. They say 2025 is going to be time for enlightenment, and it's a real deal. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be time for a lot of people to start being knowledgeable. How I was speaking on earlier about common, right? You know what I'm saying? Common knowledge. You know, and we'll work on those other things too. So, but this is the time for it. We got to get together, get on one accord, man, and figure this shit out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ladies is wilding right now, man. I'm hearing too many stories. I'm hearing too many conversations about guys that I know. You know what I'm saying? Are good kings out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And just have been, hurt. You know what I mean? Which I understand. I understand, ladies. We used to get. That's what I'm just saying. Y'all used to hurt. I get that, and it wasn't cool when we did it. So you know what I'm saying? Why would you do it? You know, as a woman, as the being of life, the nurturer. That's what your title is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all proclaim it. Y'all claim it. Why would you change that? You know what I mean? Why would you want to be anything different? Why would y'all want to be us? You don't even like us, really. I mean, if you, hey, my man's and they'll be on them little sites. They names on them little sites and stuff. I think my name was on there about 2-3 years ago. And yeah. Hey man, from y'all, hey, this is, hey man, I'm don't shoot the messenger. Some of this stuff is y'all shit, so you gotta live in it. Some of the stories y'all be talking about with how dudes that did you, that had you, that did all this, did all that. Be like, it be sounding like okay, and then y'all be like, yeah, like how long you with? Well, I was with her for 5 years. 5 years. wait, wait a minute. Yeah, I was with her for 5 years, but then my woman intuition told me he was cheating on me. I was right. So I broke out with his ass. You be like, wait a minute, man. First of all, that's not how woman's intuition works. If you actually want to label it that, because how woman's intuition would work was a woman's intuition would tell you, hold on, first time that he came home late, 7 p.m. instead of 5:30 p.m. after work, it would tell you, hold on, there's something going on. Plus, he doesn't play basketball on Wednesday. He only play basketball on Tuesdays. So now he's on a Wednesday. He's at work till 7:30. Your woman's intuition would have told you that the first time that happened, but it didn't, right? Because you weren't worried about it because it wasn't a problem, right? And then also, your woman's intuition to tell you nothing. Probably the lady called you, right? Whatever, right? Point being, women, hold it down. Be your feminine self. Feminine wins over masculine all the time. I seen a picture. I wish I would have put it up. There's a picture of Hulk Hogan. He's on his knees, and it's a young lady there holding a flower up to him and hitting his side. I think they show it in the film too with Black Widow and her moment with him grabbing his hand. You know what I'm saying? But that's real shit. Feminine wins every time. I think a lot of the reasons why we're having a problem with relationships is because I think a lot of masculine is fun. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. And I think the women understand that how much fun the masculine is. And it sucks, man. This is what I do. This is my show. This is why I put it out here. I tell this to women all the time that I'm in relationships. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And my laughing is defense mechanism. So don't take it. Defense mechanism. So don't take it personal. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult as women. And yes, like y'all talk about how powerful y'all are. And that's how strong you have to be. Right. But then the reason why the relationships are breaking up, because you're saying I don't want to be that strong. But how can you say that when you're saying that women are that strong? Right. That's the part that sucks. That your purpose was to hold the foundation of the home together. That sucks. That's a hard task. And I love and I appreciate all the ladies that were blessed with that task. And it's tough. It's tough. It's tough to be in relationships with men, especially nowadays. Especially these young dudes, man. Y'all, working at the high schools, boy. Y'all, good lord. Good luck, ladies. Good luck, man. You know what I'm saying? But this is why I'm trying to talk to y'all, man. That's why I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of insight to get these younger ones, man. I'll be at this. This is why I be trying to tell people, man, all the time, man. I'm telling people, man, I'm in here, man, like with these young people, man. Like I'm in conversations with these young people, bro. I listen to them. They talk to me, man. They tell me a lot. They tell me too much. You know what I'm saying? You guys just walk away like, hey, man, y'all wow. But man, I'm telling you, dude, like I listen to these young people, bro, and this is why I try to talk to the grown folks about it, because y'all the ones that's reaching out to these young people. We got to get this information to these people. We got to teach them how to be good people. They want to be in good relationships with good people. And I feel everything everybody's doing. You know what I'm saying? I feel all these businesses and companies coming up, and I feel it and I love it. I love what y'all doing out here. Get this money. But it ain't changing. Shit ain't changing. It's not changing. And matter of fact, it's getting worse. And if I'm wrong, prove me wrong, because I got studies and I got people on microphones and on all over podcasts talking about how it is terrible. So how the fuck am I wrong? Right? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So why do you think I jumped in this? You see me everywhere. You know me everywhere. You seen me for years. You know who I am, right? You know how I talk. I've been talking this bullshit, crazy shit for years. This love shit, nigga, this peace shit, this being together shit, this pump, hype me up shit for years. I've been talking this shit for years. Years. And you motherfuckers don't see it's a time to fucking get on that type of movement with each other? Nah, y'all don't, do you? You want to separate. You want to go out here and go get your own shit. You want to mask your own shit, do your own shit. I feel it. And it's all good and it's all love. But the shit ain't changing. I feel what you change. I feel what you have. I feel what you're saying. I got you. I holler at you. Matter of fact, I ride behind anybody. You know what I'm saying? You know me. I ride. That's where I ride. I might have differences of opinions. I may holler at people, but I ride. Right? Shit ain't changing. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change. I'm trying to give suggestions out here. I'm trying to throw as much jewels as I can to have good people be in good relationships with good people, because it's hard. It's hard, man. Communication is jack. Communication, but we got to be able to have fun with each other. We can do that, and that's what Thailand TV is about, man. It's about being able to push a narrative of positivity, love, and just taking a mirror and putting it to ourselves, right? I mean, putting it to ourselves, and what do you see? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you see? I can tell you what I see. That's what I'm gonna do on myself. I'm gonna tell you what I see. This is Thailand TV, man. Much love to all my people, man. I'm about to get up off of here tonight, man. I'm done tonight, man. I'm gonna have a little sip, man, for New York. For not for New York. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry, Wolves. My bad. I know we done. So no. I'm gonna have a little sip for Karl-Anthony Towns, man. And like I said, man, he signed my son's basketball back in the day over off of at ballpark memorabilia over off of 42 and Garden View. Right over there. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Right by the Valvoline. That's my guy, Cal. He over there. You know what I'm saying? Ballpark. He got all the memorabilia. You know what I'm saying? Cat came over there, came there, visited. You know what I'm saying? Sign some stuff, sign my son's ball and stuff. So, man, shout out to Cat, man, New York, man. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? One love. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get up off of this thing, man. I've been on it for about 56 minutes. What? 55:02. That's what the countdown say. Hey, man, look, hey, I ain't doing too much, man. I ain't doing too much, man. I'm just trying to make some moves happen, man. Trying to talk to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I love this though, man. This is dope. This is dope right now, man. I ain't got no timeline for the night, man. I'm just trying to be on here, talking crazy to you, man. Feeling that love, man. Empowering my people. Um, just really trying to make sure we all build something together. Um, I think in our relationships, I think it's more important because what you realize, they always say it, everybody says it. Um, when you get older, you realize, you know what I'm saying, you ain't with somebody and all that kind of stuff. And you know, I think that's true. I think that's true. So to me, like I figure that why waste time? You know, time is the biggest um commodity that we have. Nothing's worth more than that's why when I was talking to you guys about realms and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was talking about, you know, having money put you on a different realm because it does. I mean, you think about people that are making $800 billion. What are you doing with that, right? Buying time. I think Elon Musk is from the past. Or excuse me, I think Elon Musk is from the future. I think he came back here just to get rich. It's a lot of weird stuff going on, man, in the world today, man. These are things. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all before. I did an episode on that before. I pop with that. You know what I'm saying? I pop with things. It makes you just to make your mind say, because you got to think about the possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm gonna come on this show with that too possibilities. You know what I'm saying? I'm rambling on right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with my subject of the night. You know what I mean? But um. You know, I just felt like being on a little bit longer tonight, man. Just you know. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, I think what I want to do is um I'll try tomorrow. I'll try tomorrow to get somebody to interview tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be next week. Real Recognize Real was not able to air today. I had to get some things done, and I got to make sure my partner signs off on the episode. So we'll get that out to you soon. Real Recognize Real episode number 2 that will be coming out soon. Hopefully tomorrow. But I gotta get the approval. Can't move without the approval. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do, man. That's how we do in this world, man. When we make moves like that with other people, it's always a good idea to make sure that everybody knows that it's decisions from both people. And it's hard to do. That's why I do what I do, man. That's why I talk the way I talk about what I was talking what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to the ones that listen to it and the ones that don't, man. It ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it moving like that, you know. So yeah, man. I got TJ got to run tomorrow. He got 3 races tomorrow. Shit. I know you better get that 300 though. You know, I need that. I need that. I know Kabari go do his thing. So yeah. Besides that, we off tomorrow. This is the one thing I hate about the NBA because like I said, I'm such a basketball guy. This is the one thing I hate about the NBA is that now ain't no game tomorrow. Ain't no game tomorrow. So then it's gonna be the deciding factor. Hopefully New York, hopefully Cat can hold it down one more and they can go 7. But otherwise, they don't play. The finals don't start till next Thursday. And then once that happens, I think it's gonna be like every 2 days, 2 days in between, 1 day in between. NBA almost over, man. Ain't nothing. That's the sign. Ain't nothing to watch for like 2 months, a month and a half. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be watching soccer though. I watch soccer. I give love to soccer. I think soccer cool. Yeah. I coached soccer for a minute. TJ was in soccer. Shit, he was in first grade playing with third and fifth graders. He was fast motherfucker, man. A fast motherfucker, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As long as we don't ever give up that fast, man, we good. He'll be all right. He'll be straight. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back to running that hill. Now that it started getting warm, I have to take him out there to the hill. He ain't ran a hill in a long time. He gonna be mad. I don't know he is, but that's all right though. Get him back to that speed. That's how he got it. That's how he got it in the first place. Was that hill? That's why he got so fast. Was running that hill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna be out, man. I'm gonna let y'all go tonight, man. It's your boy, A100. It's this house. God, prophet, sure, baby. I'm out. Good night.